What's the birthday tradition that destroyed your ability to trust anyone? I was 9 when it started. Every year, my mom would wake me on my birthday with the same promise. Today, your dad's coming home. My parents divorced when I was 4, and dad moved across the country. I barely remembered his face, just the smell of his cologne and the sound of his laugh. Each birthday, I'd wait by the window, dressed in my best clothes, watching every car that passed. He's just running late, Mom would say as evening fell. Traffic must be bad. I'd fall asleep on the couch, still waiting. The next morning, she'd have some explanation. Your father called last night after you fell asleep. His flight was canceled. Or, his car broke down halfway here. She'd always add, he feels terrible, but he's sending something special next week. Nothing ever came. By 13, I'd stopped believing, but some tiny part of me still hoped. That year, Mom seemed different. He's really coming this time, she insisted. He promised. I nodded, pretending to believe while protecting my heart. But then the doorbell rang. Standing there was a tall man with familiar eyes. Happy birthday, kiddo, he said. I was speechless. We spent the whole day together. He took me to the arcade, bought me ice cream, and listened to every story I wanted to tell. It felt surreal but perfect. Before leaving, he hugged me tight. I'm sorry for missing so much, he whispered, but I'll see you next month, okay? I promise. I believed him completely. For weeks, I talked about nothing else, counting down days until his next visit. When my friends asked about my birthday, I couldn't stop smiling. My dad finally came home. Their confused looks should have been my first clue. But didn't you say that last year? My best friend asked. And the year before? I brushed it off. This time was different. This time was real. When the promised weekend arrived, I sat by the window again. Hours passed. No dad. Mom avoided my eyes. He must be running late, she said, but her voice lacked conviction. By evening, I confronted her. He's not coming, is he? She looked away. Maybe next time, sweetie. Something broke inside me. There was no this time either, was there? Her silence was answer enough. That night, I found my old diaries. Each birthday entry was nearly identical. Dad came home. We did amazing things. He promised to return, but he never did. I realized then what was happening. Each year, Mom hired someone, an uncle, a family friend, sometimes even strangers, to pretend to be my father for a day. She'd convince me it was really him, gaslight me when I questioned inconsistencies. Don't you remember his face? She'd say. It's been a while, but surely you recognize your own father. And I'd doubt myself, thinking my memory was the problem. When I confronted her with the diaries, she broke down. I just wanted you to have happy birthdays, she sobbed. Your father never even asks about you. I couldn't bear seeing you disappointed year after year. I was 16 when I learned the truth. My father hadn't been prevented from visiting by canceled flights or broken down cars. He simply didn't want to see me. But worse than his absence was my mother's elaborate deception, making me question my own memories, my own sanity, year after year. I'm 24 now. I haven't celebrated my birthday since discovering the truth. The date just reminds me how easily the people who should protect you can manipulate your reality. Some people fear abandonment or rejection. I fear something worse, not being able to trust what's real, even in my own memories. Because once someone makes you doubt your perception of reality, they take something that can never fully be restored.